Yo! What is good, gamers? The magic mane of the realm is here! See, I brought y'all an interesting upcoming game on Steam. Whew, I about coughed. Oh, I hit too hard. Whew. I'm dying. Oh, alright, I'm good. I brought y'all an interesting upcoming game on Steam. See, there is an upcoming indie game that's available to wishlist now that I think is worth checking out, and it's called the Killdozer Simulator. The game is top down, and it lets you destroy your town because, you know, Pizza Hut gave you one too many shitty pepperoni pizzas, you know. Instead of giving you 100 pieces of pepperoni on your pizza, you got 72 and you're pissed about it. Or maybe you're Sweet Baby Inc. and the internet has criticized you one too many times, and so you get out your fucking Killdozer and go crazy. See, this game is perfect for unhinged lunatics online like me, like you, and like the fucking developer of this game. Now, really, this game is an interesting concept, and it will use some really sick physics within the game, and I'm excited to tinker around with it. It's going to be making destruction of every map enjoyable enough to keep playing and toy around with. And the game has some real old school vibe to it, and I can't wait to see how it plays. Kind of reminds me of like Carmageddon and like old GTA 1 and 2. Like, I'm excited. And the developer Wild Goose did say that he might add leaderboards to the game, which may create a competitive scene within the game, or even a speedrunning scene. So that's a whole bunch of new people that would come in just for that aspect. And to be honest, I'm just real excited for the game. Not only is it a real unique and interesting concept, but there is also some really unique, interesting gems related to the game and developer, and I want to talk about them. See, first thing is first, I recommend wishlisting this game on Steam and playing it when it becomes available. First and foremost, like, that's the homie, and this game is actually sick looking, and I've been watching it, I'm excited. The indie game scene is just thriving right now in the 2020s, and it's pushing out some awesome, unique creations so often that it's hard to keep up. So I'm glad I'm catching this. With that being said, Killdozer Simulator is not only just an interesting concept of a game, but also makes reference to a very real Killdozer that set out to fight the fucking man, baby. Now, I hear you retards asking yourself, what is the Killdozer? See, the Killdozer is a modified bulldozer created by some fucking old fart named Marvin. Marvin was so upset with this city because he lost some zoning disputes and started feeling like people were out to be against him. And after being so fed up with this in his city, he modified his bulldozer, and over time, he decided to make it super strong like a tank, like a vehicle. It took him like a year and a half. Like, this man then one day in 2004 decided to rip into his fucking city with that bulldozer, that Killdozer. And after a while, his rampage came to an end and he ended things. He and hero to his head. And to be honest, I kind of wonder what was the last thought that he pushed out of his mind with that 9, you know? Like, what was it? Like, old fart Marvin died a hero and a legend. And this game sets to let you play as the Killdozer, so it's keeping the legend of the Killdozer alive even 20 years later. I know I kind of spoke of him disrespectfully, but I mean, it's all fucking goofy at the same time. But shouts out to the dude. He fucking fought his city because he was tired of it. But that's not the only interesting piece of information that makes this game even more, well, interesting. See, this is only interesting if you like internet stuff, like internet slap fights, Spurgs being Spurgy, like, that's what would make this interesting. But the developer of Killdozer is named Wild Goose. And years ago, our lovable indie dev used to like to shitpost and troll online. But I mean, like, fuck, bro. Who the fuck doesn't? Even now. I do now. But Wild Goose, he used to like it to have a lot of lulls at the expense of others. And I think that's based as fuck. But some weirdo from the OG Gamergate era, who also pretended to be a woman online, ended up gathering Goose's docs and sent them to renowned flunky Ian Miles Chong, also known as Sir Ching Chong. The guy who tried to call KSI a sexual predator or assaulter or some shit because a fan wanted a hug and Ian Miles Chong wanted to frame KSI as some creep. And Ian Miles Chong also later got exposed as being a doxer and swatter who got a few folks, but we're about to talk about that. So the docs got sent to Ian Miles Chong, and what did Ching Chong do? Well, since he was such a great journalist, he decided to, instead of write a hit piece calling out a renowned troll to get him to quit trolling, he decided to swat Wild Goose. And what ended up with that swatting was a dog in his family getting flashbanged. And now they are blind. And also, Wild Goose was jobless and had to get unemployment.
Are they both coming on?
I mean,
we have them both.
I want to hear this. The last time I was on stream with Ian was when he went on with Destiny and basically tried to talk shit to Destiny, and then Destiny's like, you're a fucking moron. You wrote an article and you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You can't even remember the shit you wrote in your own article, and everything he brought up was wrong.
Hey, what's going on?
How's
up,
it going,
Goose?
man? We have Ian Miles Chong in the green room as well.
Oh, right on. Bring him in, man. He doesn't need to be. He doesn't need to be shy.
Ian Miles Chong, you're live on the air on the Kill stream, and I think we just broke.
Hey, how's it going? So, what do you want to know? Just ask me and I'll answer.
So, why did you dox Wild Goose to David Sherratt?
Okay, so here's the thing. Just to clarify, I didn't do the research of the docs. It was given to me by some other people I don't really know about Wild Goose, right? And so the reason why I gave it to Shitrat is Shitrat was having an argument with Wild Goose, and here's the thing. A few months before that, when I was working with Milo, Wild Goose sends me this weird fucking DM, says that he's got 3 Bitcoin and that I should basically make peace with my family. That's probably like, the fuck was that?
What you're saying is that somebody with the name Wild Goose, or like, it looked like me, said, I have 3 Bitcoin and I'm gonna assassinate.
He didn't say assassinate quite exactly, but it made it very vague, like vague enough, but also direct enough that it spooked me, right? Because I just got a job at
3 Bitcoin.
Yeah. And you know, when people,
that's just like really fucking incriminating. Because like, really, I'm just gonna be like, look, dude, I'm gonna give you a fucking hell of a time and blah. Like, if I really had it out for you, I was gonna be like, I'm gonna make your life a living fucking hell, blah blah blah.
Why would you send this to Shitrat though?
Because Shitrat was having an argument with Wild Goose, and you know,
I don't ever remember in June. That's when the message came out, right? In June.
No, this was way before June. Yeah, this was before. You know, I think you can find an actual date of when it was sent. When David Sherratt made this fucking video saying that Ian Miles Chong is trying to dox people. It doesn't have a lot of views.
Like a ballpark of when. It's like I've been very busy this year, dude. 7 months ago, do you know what I was doing?
What were you doing?
Do you know what I was involved with? Okay, nope. I was having a fucking party van with digital fucking screens on it going through Manhattan saying ban all pit bulls. You know, I had nothing to do with you guys. And you know, I was dealing with that shit. But yeah, I just I think there was a mistaken identity there.
It's awfully convenient. I mean, that out of the blue, you know, the Bitcoin assassins docs would land into your lap. Right, like just that seems really coincidental. Why his?
And I had sold all my cryptocurrency several months before.
Wow.
At the new year. So like
now I have to start digging. Yeah, I'll have to start digging into the people who gave me that material.
Well, look what happened today, dude. Look what happened today. You said you read all this shit. Not only did I have to resign from my job, but several sheriff's deputies showed up to my father's house and threw a flashbang in the pool with my dad's dog in it. So you blew up a fucking yellow Labrador retriever because of mistaken identity. So, and I know that's food in your country and all, but look, that's not. Oh my God. She's blind now. She's blind.
Oh, send her my regards. Yeah, but no, seriously though, that was a fuck up.
Now you're laughing. You think that's funny? Listen, I have to file for unemployment on Monday, so you know. Life's rough, I guess.
You can use me as a reference, Goose.
Say hi to Matt.
Thank you.
Keemstar.
Say hi to Monday Matt.
How you doing, sir?
Now, to be honest, that is fucking wild. That is a crazy story. Like, what the fuck? It's fucking hilarious, and it's ridiculous, and it's also a pathetic story. And once you learn Ian Miles Chong really just wanted to nail Goose because it seemed like someone decided to make a threat direct to IMC as Wild Goose, and threatened to spend 3 Bitcoin and get an assassin on him or some shit. So that's what made IMC decide to swat him instead of make an article, I guess. But that's what IMC did to Wild Goose, and it all came to light on Ethan Ralph's kill stream back in the IBS era of YouTube. But, you know, this was just one of 1 million other situations that were going on every day at that time, and even more so now. But our lucky troll who got targeted by regards ended up moving on, and now we are in present day with an upcoming Killdozer Simulator. So shout out to Wild Goose for getting through that and coming out on top for that shit. Shout out to folks. With that being said, this was talking about upcoming Killdozer and the fascinating lore surrounding it. I will be waiting to play this fucking game for real. I have it wishlisted. I sometimes tweet at Wild Goose. Wild Goose he's hilarious. And he's making this game, and I'm happy for him. I can't wait to see what else he makes after this. But hopefully you guys out there in the crowd are going to be interested in playing Killdozer also. I wishlisted it. Hopefully y'all wishlist it too. And if you guys aren't interested in playing the game, at least, you know, wishlist it for Marvin Heemeyer, the Killdozer Rampager. You know, keep his memory alive. Or at least wishlist it so the continuation of the dominance of indie gaming can keep going on. But subscribe to the channel to get more gaming videos. I got more stuff coming up. And fucking wishlist Killdozer Simulator or Ian Miles Chong will flashbang your fucking dog.